What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I got some new news for you concerning Amir Khan. Yeah, Amir Khan's back. He knocked out Lo Greco in 39 seconds yesterday. Um, he looked good. The hand speed's still there. Um, the combinations are still there. The tenacity's still there. He had a little surprise after the knockdown for the guy. Really, he was done. He couldn't handle the hand speed. Greco couldn't handle the hand speed, and a lot of people don't understand speed is power. So Amir Khan, not that he has one punch knockout power or anything like that, but his speed, he is a quick fighter, and he can surprise you with his punches. You can ask Canelo Alvarez when they fought. He was able to catch Canelo Alvarez some quick punches that had Canelo, cautious of that right hand that he was throwing. But the only thing I didn't like about the fight was that since it ended in 39 seconds, they really didn't have time to, Greco didn't get off any shots. You know what I mean? So the chin wasn't tested, you know what I mean? Because that's the best way after a fighter's been knocked out like he was with Canelo Alvarez, in a couple years back. That chin is exposed to those nerves. It's easier to get knocked out, So with those exposed nerves, those pressure points, if he gets it, gets caught on the chin. So, I was really curious to see what that was, especially before the fight. Amir Khan was stating that, he was nervous, you know what I mean? But I guess if that's the kind of nervousness that he had, he needs to keep, because that keeps him winning. So he really does need to be cautious, because everyone knows that he's a chinny guy. Okay, he doesn't have the best chin in the business. In fact, the right type of power can take him out. And we don't know if Lo Greco has, but it don't matter anyway, because Lo Greco is out of there. You know what I mean? He got him out. And then the surprise was Kell Brook coming into the ring saying he wants to fight, and then that's a fight that's been brewing in a long time coming. And I think Amir Khan should really just humble himself and realize that these guys are both on the same level. They've made their sacrifices in the ring. They're both British. It would be big for British boxing for these guys to come into the ring and, and give the fans what they want to see, because Amir Khan has American fans. Of course, he has British fans. He has Asian fans as well as Pakistani fans. So, the guy has a fan base. But one thing he did say, which was his excuse for not fighting Kell Brook next, would be he wants a showdown with Adrian the Problem Broner. Now, will Broner be a problem for Amir Khan? Just looking at that fight right now, Amir Khan, he has the height, he has the reach. I'm not necessarily sure about speed, but it's not speed with Adrian Broner. I just did a video on him. Check Adrian Broner out, how his performance was last night, because he fought yesterday too. So it was a good little comparison, even though Adrian Broner didn't win, but they did fight yesterday. And I think the combinations and the punch output will always affect Adrian Broner. And if Khan can get in a good rhythm, yeah, that would definitely be a downfall for Adrian Broner. It'd be a bad night, a long night, because Adrian Broner's tough. We know that, but he can take shots. We know that. He's not a chinny guy. We know that. But his problem is he can't deliver. He's almost like gun shy. Remember a guy said that he's kind of mentally stuck in a block, because of the Maidana fight, and a lot of guys don't really bounce back from that type of fight, and you could tell that he still has a tendency to, not react, to procrastinate, to wait too long. A lot of fighters do that, and that only gets worse in time. You know what I'm saying? So in the way Amir Khan attacks. The only thing I see Adrian Broner doing is countering. So, but it's hard to look for a counter with a guy that's throwing 4 or 5 punches, unless you have bigger punching power like Danny Garcia. Because I think Danny Garcia hits harder than Adrian Broner. You know what I'm saying? Like, truth be told, Adrian Broner does have a good snap in his punches, but if he did hurt him, if he did hurt Amir Khan, could he get Amir Khan out? But it would be big. It would sell. I would love to see that fight. So it looks like a good matchup. I would like to see that. So let's see if that happens, especially, after the performance that Adrian Broner had yesterday. He fought in spots or whatever. Let's see if he's down to take that test. And I don't see why Adrian Broner wasn't, because Adrian Broner never turns down a fight. So you can say what you want to say about Adrian Broner. He has never ducked a fighter. He's always took on some of the toughest guys in the business. That's why he has those losses, And speaking of losses, I can see that's why Floyd Mayweather didn't want to fight him, even after he put up a poll and wanted people to bet on who should be his next opponent. And everyone picked Khan. I think Khan was like 63% or something like that, and Maidana was under that, right? And he still picked Maidana. So, the styles make fights, and those two guys' style could have a great matchup, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, but at some point he has to fight somebody to prove that he's back. Somebody's just going to check that chin, because Lo Greco didn't check it at all. Then we can really see where Amir Khan is, in this playing field, because it's a lot of guys there, Of course, yeah, you would call out Adrian Broner, but you notice he didn't say anything like Spence. So I look at everything around the spectrum, you know what I mean? But Amir Khan's still a marketable fighter. He had an impressive win. He still has the speed, like I said before. And I look forward to him getting in the ring and actually getting tested this time. But he is back, and it's been a while since I've mentioned Amir Khan. So I'm glad to see him back, because, he is an exciting fighter. He's not boring or anything like that. He does have a bad habit of, throwing those combos and then like holding behind the head. He does that a lot, but he's not the only fighter that does that. So you can't really fault him too much at the end of the day. So anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Amir Khan, who you think he should fight next. Leave your comments below, and you guys been counterpunched. Peace.